From one ER about the other. Listen up, you're at an ira time in your life. Right now, you're listening to Avril. Let the truth be known.
In the politics area, she have it.
Never had a boring moment in my life.
She's the voice of the Caribbean.
Back as I remember, I was never alone. Queen Avril is on the throne. No more feeling lonely. Avril rules the air, Every day is like an Avril day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see you on June 6th at the Eastwood Manor. Doors open at 7 p.m. Your orders start at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And showdown is exactly 9 p.m. sharp. Don't miss 10 years of the Avril Show Foundation Cancer Scholarship and community event. People, let's come together on June 6th. It's going to be history in the making, because next year you want to remember this year. See you on June 6th. Get your tickets now. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait to see you on June 6th at the Eastwood Manor. Doors open at 7 p.m. Your orders start at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And showdown is exactly 9 p.m. sharp. Don't miss 10 years of the Avril Show Foundation Cancer Scholarship and community event. People, let's come together on June 6th. It's going to be history in the making, because next year you want to remember this year. See you on June 6th. Get your tickets now.
I guess I have to do it my way. Are we going down tonight?
Got everybody, this is Ty Trivic, and you're watching the Avril Show, keeping it fresh.
You got to keep it fresh, because it's the Avril Show. But I'm not going to be here along with you tonight. I come to just give you a little feedback on what's happening. And it's up to you what you want to take under your belt. But we are going to do one thing tonight, and that is just to hear what's happening and what's coming up this weekend. All right, so pay attention and don't miss nothing. Avril is here to give it to you. So anyway, let me get into the Avril Show. You don't have to be on right now to be watching. Whenever you choose to watch, you'll remember this is the Avril Show. Okay, we're going into a program tonight, and it's nothing. I just want to do some little ads running across the screen. Take your time and read them carefully. Read them carefully. Don't miss a beat. But anyway, let me say a little something tonight before anyone comes on, because I just want to talk to myself for a minute. And I want to first thank everybody who came out on Sunday, on June 1st, to pay respect to Lisa Cotton and her son Nazir. And some people say, who's that? And then you got to remind them, the mother and son who was found in the Bronx apartment. And I don't want to keep talking about it, because I know the more you talk about it, the more it puts you back into some kind of setback. But anyway, thanks to everyone who came out on Sunday, pay their respect. I take my wig off. Oh, let me fix my wig when I'm talking. Okay, sometimes you gotta look good when you're talking people business. But anyway, let me say, I take my wig off. Some people say take their hat off. I take my wig off to Councilman Kevin C. Riley for standing up in the community and being a voice, making a difference, and ready to say yes when it comes to working and changing the community of the Bronx. I stand with you. I support you. I appreciate all that you're doing for the youths, for the seniors, and just the willingness to listen to the people. And I just want to tell you more about what's coming up in the Bronx. Seem like I need some water. I wish I had someone next to me to give me some water. Anyway, let me go into it now before we have to go any further. As I say to you, this Friday, June 6th, is the Avril Show annual 10th anniversary. I want to thank everyone who is already paid their tickets, and it's not tickets, you're paying for your seat. You're not paying it for a ticket, you're paying for your seat. So the moment you pay, your name is added to the list, and it makes it easier for me to seat you with the right people. If you decide to pay on Thursday or Thursday night, then I have to fit you in somewhere. Please do not come on Friday and give everyone a hard time when you see your ex sitting at your table, or you see somebody sitting at another table that you want to be next to. Then you come and you say, "Can you change my seat?" If the tables are filled already, I cannot change you, because it means I have to change someone else. But if I know you're coming, I try to make sure that if I know the people, I say, okay, you would be good at this table, or this person or this person. I like when I see people mingling and they haven't seen each other for a long time, and DJ Chico put on, "Long time me no see you," give me a hug up, and then you could hug up the person you ain't see for a long time. That's how I make it happen. So please do not wait until Thursday night, because by Thursday I should have my sheet ready with my seating plan. And Friday, all I should be doing is organizing so you can come and celebrate 10 years and have a good time. People, this event is about the community. Good night to you, Miranda Empress, my ambassador. Good night to you, Phipps. Listen, this event is not about me. This event is about bringing the people together, the community together from near and far, and build a family. So we look forward to this every year, where we come together, eat, drink, mingle. Someone say, is it more holy than? They want to know what kind of event it is, because they've never been there, right? So the good thing about my event and the Avril Show Foundation event is the people, because you're coming out to mingle and meet people. You might even meet Tara Liebert, who lives all the way in Canada and can be in New York visiting, but decide to step in and be a part of the Avril Show Foundation. And you come out to Molyneux or Sadler's or Jamaica or someplace, and you realize, oh my goodness, I haven't seen you for a long time. So that's when I say, DJ, put on "Long Time Me No See You," and we all have a good time. This, you don't come and sit, you eat, and I make sure that you can serve yourself. That's the great thing about the Avril Show Foundation. You can serve yourself, because I don't want people to serve you what you don't want. I want you to be able to serve yourself. So we come together to have a great night. And listen to me, the good thing about my event that melts my heart is when I see the older folks than me, that have me by a few age, and they're out. Aldi Castro is in his 90s, and he's there to support me. And when I see them walk through the door, that's when I feel blessed. That's when I feel blessed, because I know we all are alive and we're celebrating together. It reminds me of the sunshine and the just and the unjust. That's what it reminds me of, that we are out together, the young, the middle, the old, the older, the oldest. We're out together. This Friday night, June 6th, we come together under one roof to mingle and meet and greet and enjoy each other company. You have a lot in store for you. So come out and win yourself something nice. Come out and get something nice. Come out and see people you haven't seen in a long time, and release that stress for a minute. So, I don't even know what I'm wearing yet, but I know there's a wig someplace and there's some kind of dress someplace. See, when we come out to the Avril Show Foundation, it's no competition. Come out looking good, but don't worry about nobody else around you. It's not about competition in what you're wearing. It's about feeling love in that room. But I want to say something special tonight before I go. Let me make sure that I put it up. and so the people can see it and read it for themselves. Good night to my husband, the Alde Castro. Oh my gosh, without these people in the community, what would I do? Tara, you're all the way in Canada. How you doing, Tara? I miss coming to answer, but I must say, it was one of these years. I am going to say something tonight that melt my heart. Read what's on the screen, because sometimes I can say it, but I want you to read it also. I want to thank publicly our Assembly Speaker, Carly Hasty. I sat in that homegoing service yesterday, and when I listened to Pastor Frank Williams of Wake Eden Baptist Church, read what the Assembly Speaker did for the deceased mother and son, Lisa Cotton and Nazia, I wanted to cry, but the councilman was sitting next to me, so I tried to act like I'm strong and all that. So I walk out for a little while. Carly Hasty decided he wanted to know how much the family owe for the funeral. And he said, whatever the cost, he will take care of it. When I heard it, I repeated in my brain that this is why I said, who you're voting for makes a difference. Who you're putting in office makes a difference. You cannot go around and vote for people because you feel that they ask you for a vote. You got to ask them some question. What are you voting for them for? Can they work together? You see, we don't understand that politics is the same as us with our family. Are we living good? Are we getting along with our family? How well do we know our family? Vote for people who can come together, sit together, and make a difference. Because if you can't work with me and you don't even love me enough to see me and say hello, but you get in office and you decide you don't want to work with me or deal with me or have animosity with me in the community, then you won't be working for the people. The only way the community can better itself is by having elected officials that works hand in hand together, can make decisions together. And one thing I've learned, I have been watching for years. I've known Senator Jamal Bailey before he becomes senator. I've known Kevin C. Riley before he became councilman. I've known Carly Hasty. So a lot of you that run around and think that I know these politicians because they're in office. I know them before. I know them during. I've been alongside of them. I can talk to them. And that's the most important thing. I know there's a lot that is not perfect. And there's a lot that we would like to see happen. But the best thing is Councilman Kevin Riley opened up. He opened up the Bronx with community talk once a month. He's discussing our issues. He's bringing the people to answer our question. He's bringing the people, the agencies that we need to hear from so we can talk to them and tell them what we want in our community. You guys don't show up. If he's talking about the garbage, you don't show up. Well, I just put it across the screen. The next event is coming up. It's right on the screen right now. And I want you people of the Bronx to come out to listen to the housing justice. We have an issue in the Bronx with housing. And whatever the situation is, you need to be in the face of the councilman to say how you feel. Let him hear how you feel. Let him take it back, whether it's downtown or Albany or wherever they go to fight and pass laws. This is what I'm asking you to do. On June 5th, that's what it says against the screen. On June 5th, I want you to come out to the address on the screen, and I'm going to share it later on the Avril community page. People, get involved in your community. Do not wait until the street all messed up, bike lanes, all kind of stuff. And when you could come out and the agencies are here and they want to hear from you, and you don't come out to put your voice out there to say, we are not going to have it in our community, but the councilman is fighting by himself. When it happened, you all make noise in your house, make noise when you see them. You see them at an event, you're ready to talk about issues. You all need to stop. When they have their open house and their meetings, you all need to come out. You guys wait until you all see the politicians out, the elected officials out, then you all come, I need to talk to you. I'm tired of the big trucks parking back my house. I'm tired of the garbage in front of my house. I'm tired of no lights on my street. But he call a meeting and give you the opportunity to come out and speak about what you would like to see different. How can we fix it? How can we change it? Hear from the agencies. You guys don't show up. So I'm asking you to get involved. If you want to see a difference in your community, stop saying you're going to move out of your community and demand. You go to Queens, you go upstate, you go anywhere. And these people, they have the Black Association, they have everything going on. Because when you decide that you want to do something in that community, these people come together and say, not in our backyard, and it don't happen. But we sit back and fall asleep on everything, just like we fall asleep on Donald Trump. But this election, as the councilman say, is 12 days away. I'm asking you to vote for the people who can work together in our community. And if you don't know them, it means you're not paying attention, you don't care, you just live in your life and you don't care what happened. Pay attention, and I'm urging you, if I got to plaster them on my page, I will do that. You cannot have politicians who can't work with the other politicians to get things done. So this politician pulling east, this one pulling west, because they don't like each other. Let me fix my wig, because when I'm talking people business, I must get my wig straight. So hear what I'm saying to you now. You have somebody like the Assembly Speaker, Carly Hastie. I studied them so well. Councilman Kevin Riley, Senator Jamal Bailey. You see how those three work together? A councilman, a senator, Assembly Speaker work together to get what they want done. And they become like brothers, they become like siblings, they become like neighbors for each other, because they pour into each other and they strengthen each other. So they're going to get it done regardless to what. So when you see a councilman out doing something, you may not see the senator, and you say, how come the senator not here? The senator focuses not on the councilman. The senator focuses on his job. They have the time, they come together, and they have a time they say, it's Kevin's event. Let Kevin go out and do his thing. Let him shine. Let him speak to his constituents. You all are too much into politics the wrong way. But listen to me. If you all want the oxtail for Thanksgiving, you all got to do right by me now, because you all are letting me down. I am the Bronx senator, the Bronx politician. Call me anything you want to call me. But we're going to say this clear now. You cannot look from the elected officials for what you're not pouring into. You don't support them. But just sit down and say, oh, they not give us nothing. You all want too much free stuff. Too much free. Right now, I will want some food stamp, because food killing me. I don't even have eggs in my fridge. I want somebody give me just a 12, a case with 12 eggs, brown. Okay, I don't know the difference, but brown. But anyway, like I was saying, this election, take it serious. Don't sit around and laugh. You guys talk about Cuomo. You all talk about this one and that one. And if I call some names tonight, you all don't know who running for mayor. You all don't know who running for governor. And if I ask some of you, I don't know. So you won't wait until election day to go in the poll and say, I see the names, I don't know who they are. And you vote for the wrong one. Or you say, well, I didn't know the rest of them, so I just vote for this one. I'm telling you, please don't make that mistake. Get to know them now. Just go on. The election, I'm going to put it on my page, coming up. Go on there, Google them, look at the face, look at the names, read up on who they are. You don't supposed to wait until 12 days before the election to know who running for office. You're supposed to already know them. You're supposed to know their track record. So if you're telling me now you don't know this one and you don't know that one, we are in trouble, because the wrong one will get in office because you didn't know the right one. In this district of the Bronx, you must know who is your councilman. You must know who is your senator. Everybody should know who is the Assembly Speaker, Carly Hasty, right now. And when I talk, people might say, but I'm not saying we all are perfect. Malcolm Gray, good night to you. Thank you for all you're doing. Claudia Tyson, good evening to you. Ram Mills, boy. Ram, I love you guys, my family, but you all making me run come soon. But listen to me. You all need to pay attention. If you live in a community and you don't know who run your community, you're in trouble. I said this election, I had to put on my wig tonight. It don't look too straight, but I'm going to still say what I have to say. But anyway, so like I was saying, you all are in trouble because half of you don't know the elected officials. Half of you don't know them. You all going in the poll, and half of you going to come out and say, I didn't vote for this person. I didn't vote for them because I don't know who they are. I am crying out, my people. We need people who can make a difference, who could change the community. People, Malcolm, we need people who go and walk on White Plains Road and see the garbage and speak out. But you know what we do? I don't even drive there no more. I don't even walk there no more. The place filthy. The place nasty. They don't do it anymore. They don't get involved. And the businesses, Councilman Kevin C. Riley, we have to hold these businesses accountable for the mess on White Plains Road, the garbage on the street. They're passing a law now that if you don't move your vehicle during street cleaning day, they're going to take a picture and the ticket just going to come in the mail. So soon and very soon, it means they're going to cut out. Curtis Crook, good night to you in St. Kitts. Okay? It's soon and very soon. It look like jobs going to become less because the camera's going to take the picture and they're going to just send the ticket in the mail. So maybe soon and very soon, they don't need the men them and the women them on the street walking around writing up tickets. The world is changing. The world is changing and we got to pay attention. We got to ask them to bring back workers in the stores. I don't need to speak to no robot. I don't need to speak to a machine. I need to use my brain. I need to communicate. We need people walking around that we could say hello to. We don't even see the sanitation people as much as before. We need to get our voices out there and let our voices be heard. But when these elected officials have the meetings and you don't show up, I blame you. I don't blame them. If they don't do it, you hold them accountable. But they cannot do it by themselves. They got to do it with you. But if they're willing to listen, Curtis Cook, evening St. Kitts, okay? Diana Finch, good evening to you. You got to make them accountable. You cannot sit back and don't get involved in your community. And you're not supposed to disrespect, but you're supposed to be able to let your voice be heard. That's all you got to do. You don't have to disrespect nobody, but let your voice be heard. That's all I want to say to you. Our community is in a mess, and we know that. But the only way we can change it, is by us getting involved. How in God's world you going to sit here and tell me the councilman call a meeting? He want to hear, he want to talk about the housing justice, right? You guys not there. You all don't know what's going on. Oh, I don't have no time for no meeting. I don't care about these politicians, but you're complaining every day about the problem in your community. Can you fix it yourself? No, you can't. So who can help you fix it? They can. Come out and let your voice be heard. I put it right there on the screen. And if you choose not to come, but you know what you are like? The councilman need to stop doing the live. Because a lot of us just feel, just like school, they have parents teachers conference. Half of you, oh, I tired, I come home from work and I have to go listen to teacher talk. So you don't care about what's going on in your kid's classroom. So you're not going to the parents teachers conference. So you don't know what's going on with your kids until when the teacher and the kids have a problem, you all run coming to school, want to fight the teachers, and your child being given the teacher hell and back for the last year or two. You just don't know because you don't get involved. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't be a teacher in New York City school. I couldn't. I don't have the tolerance for what's going on out there right now. And the way the kids them operate in these school, the teachers them need a raise every 5 days. That's all I have to say. And this Friday night, my event, June 6th, this Friday coming at 8 p.m. Doors open at 7:15 sharp. Come in and sit down and enjoy your hors d'oeuvres from 8 to 9. Be seated so when they start to serve, eat everything. You pay for it. Open bar. DJ, you dance all night. You praise God. You dance. I know my friend Aldi Castro, he's in his 90s and I don't plan to play his song for him. Stalin. If you don't want to hear it, tap your feet, but he want to hear it. You see, this organ foundation is about the people. Making the people happy, making the people comfortable. So when you pay $120, you're leaving out of there with a 55-inch flat screen TV. If you don't want it, give it to your niece, give it to your aunt, give it to somebody. You're coming out of there with gifts, surprises, seeing people. Listen, in time like this, we need to get out more. In times like this, ain't much happening on the street. So when you have an opportunity to go out and mingle and know people in your community, get out. Some of you don't support nothing. Some of you don't support nothing. You all cry over every dollar you spend. And guess what's going to happen? Somebody going to go to the graveyard just to make sure you're gone down, to go home, go fight over what you dead left. And you know, enjoy what you were trying to save. I want you to stop saving your money, spend your money. If you're children them past the age where they don't go on college, so you know, some parents can't even catch themselves. They're paying for children college fee. Children out there live their life, have no respect for the parents. Parents money garnishing to pay for children college. And the children them don't have no respect for the parents. But you're not living, because we live all our life. And you know something, I'm not telling parents don't do it, you know, but some children deserve it and some don't. When you don't pay for the college, they're gone off and they don't even care. If you got home care, they will be glad to get you a home attendant quick so that they don't have to bother with you. Okay? That's the way we see it. Miranda, enjoy it. Listen to me. Enjoy every cent you have. Buy your wig if you want to. Buy your fake earring like mine if you want to. But enjoy your money. Good evening to you, Anne-Marie Ferguson. Sorry I didn't make it to your event due to funeral planning and arrangement and everything. And when I'm doing things by myself, I don't complain, I just do it and keep it moving, and people don't know what I'm dealing with. So even hearing my voice tonight, I'm tired and I look forward to Friday night. So Friday night, I'm telling people, there is some people, I tell people every day, if you want to spend $300 on a pocketbook and throw it in the corner and boast about how much pocketbook you have that you don't use, it's up to you. That's you and God. If you choose not to support me with my $120, that going back into Eastwood Manor and into all the stuff that I got to pay out, it's up to you. But the one thing I know, after June 6th, Avril phone number going to change and it's going to be off limit. Nobody bother call and text me, because you're going to text me on a number that is just for you. But the main important number that I have now going to be changed to people who care about me, people who got my back, and my family and friends. And when I say family and friends, I mean family and friends. Not everybody that has your blood is your family. And not everybody that call your friend is your friend. That's another conversation right there. Okay? Carlene Harris, Mr. Jeffers' wife. You understand me? I know you know what you mean, because you always eat out, doing your nails, doing your hair, doing everything. Live your life, Carlene. Enjoy your money. When you see you dead and gone, you cannot spend it. We save too much. Some people, as they get paid, they go to the bank, but save the money. The bank don't have no money to lend you. The bank is using our money to do what they want to do. So make sure you're saving in the right bank too. Because some of these banks don't give you back a thing. That's why I go to the Black Bank. I go to Ridgewood Bank because they're always giving back to the community. Chase, I'm not knocking you, you know, because you got my money too. But I have never asked Chase for nothing, and they don't give you 50 million excuse and how the corporation this and that. But when we know the people in the community who could make it happen for you, you need to pay attention. Queen energy vibes, however, but your name too long, Queen vibes. So who don't want to come out and support, don't have to support. You know, some people only support free thing. If you tell them they have a free thing and they're going to be giving away, you see them there. And if you tell them about spending some money to come enjoy their life, they start to tell you, oh my God, my bills, we don't have it. If not, I would have come. But when you see them tomorrow, trust me, the downtown Manhattan buying the name brand and showing you off on Facebook. And the pocketbook where they buy and the this where they buy and the that where they buy, it's just because they feel they're making you rich. When I done my event, I walk away. I don't get a cent. This is a 501c. We can't play with the money. Okay? Tati and Kirby. So when you come out and eat, dance, go home with you giveaways and you win and you have a good night and you meet people and you mingle and dance, you wake up the next day, you say, it was so glad to be there. But you can't know what you're missing unless you were there. Miranda, tell them. I spend money weeks. Sometimes I go Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and I'm spending money to support people and what they're doing, helping people to make a difference. You turn around, you look for them people to help you. You don't see them. Oh my God, I just spent some money yesterday and I have to go this and I have to do that. You have some friends out there. This foundation is 10 years old. And a lady sent me $100 and she said, I cannot be there. Thank you, Marlene. She said, I cannot be there because she have to work. But she said, but I just sent $100 towards the cause. And because she did that, I'm able to tell somebody that I know who really don't have it, who is struggling. I said, do you want to come out and enjoy yourself? Just put something on nice. You will be okay. And I plan to put that person to sit where they're comfortable, enjoy themselves, because I know they don't have it. But some people just decide the money is too much. Me spend $120 to go where? I make go down the road and buy $20 worth of Chinese food. Me not go out, go spend $120. Me not eat $120 food. Did you come out to eat food? You know how much event I go to? And I chat all night and forget the having hors d'oeuvres. When the hors d'oeuvres done, I didn't even recognize I didn't eat. I come out to mingle. I come out to support the cause. I don't come out to eat food. When it's time to eat the food, sometimes your belly full, you can't even eat half of the food. But we worry about food versus living life. If you know about this event, since February, March, I'm telling people about the event and the price is $120. You're going to tell me you couldn't even say, I'm going to send you $50 now and I'm going to owe you $60 or put aside your money. You remember the days you lay away everything that you want, you lay away on it. So you have some place to go, you wait until the ideal time to try to put $120 together. But when your light bill come and it's $100, you give them $50 and then turn off your light. And you say, me owe $50 for my light bill. That's how you're supposed to survive. Not because me have on the little wig that may look a little straight on my head. It's cost $80. Some of your wigs cost $200 and something, and you wear it once and 2 times and throw it down. We live our life however we want to live our life, but we act like we're really not living life. Well, you see, when the hearse pull up, you in a limousine going up to the graveside, and when you was alive, you never ride in a limousine before. But you wait till you're dead for your family to say, you want limousine?
Oh no, limousine. Hear you, limousine. And you got the dead body in a limousine. And the dead never ride in a limousine before. These are the nonsense I'm talking about, you all people. But you all gonna say, Avril, don't tell me how to live my life and how to spend my money. It's my money. I spend it how I want, spend it how you want. But take it with you too. Because I want to make sure there, so when you put it in your casket, I take it out while they're viewing your body. We need to stop the nonsense. Stop live your life for your children. Stop live your life to impress your friends. Stop going out impressing people. The days of impressing is over. People are dead by the seconds. They're dying by the minute. Sometimes even afraid to go sleep. I want to stay up all night until the sun come up. You ever afraid to go sleep because it's dark? Because you wonder if you're going to wake up, and you feel good going sleep when the sun up because you figure the sun is up, so you have a better chance. But you figure in the night when it's dark, that's when people dead. People dead all when the sun up. People dead even when you just sit up in the couch. People dead in. You understand? People dead in. Big words. That's when you go to college. Okay? People dead in all the time. So you need to stop worrying about dying. You need to worry about living now. So people, I'm not saying this because of my event. Because I know the Spirit of the Lord already told me year after year, who is going to come is going to be there. Who is going to support you is going to be there. May have some friends, they never one day say, hear them, I don't think I'm going to make it, you know. But they never say, I send a donation to support the cause because I believe in what you're doing. If they're not going to be there, I didn't go to 2 events Saturday because I have an event Saturday morning that left. And they had a breakfast that I was supposed to be to. And I meet the gentleman and give him my ticket. I say, save me no food because I won't be there. I'm just supporting you. Somebody else would have said, me? How me going to give them money and me not going there go eat me food? You all don't even understand what support means. You all think you have to be there. If you can't be there, support the little cause that I'm doing. But as how you have a little problem, call Miss Avril because she's there and she's going to help you. Call Miss Avril. And then when you all call me answer like the biggest fool. Sit down on the phone for 2 hours with some of you. Help people with everything. But when Avril need to support, me go places where me look around the room. I say, but if 10 of these people even come to my event, I don't have to fight so hard. If some of the people I help bring 3 people to my event, I don't have to worry and work so hard. But why is it when I'm doing something, I got to wonder who is coming? Man, y'all should flock the door. Because it's not about me. It's not about me. So I have to change the way I deal with people, how I answer my phone. And I got to change how available I am for some people. I got to cut that out. I cannot answer every call. I cannot be there for everybody. And I got to learn to put myself first sometimes because people don't put you first anymore. And when they finish with you, you don't, sometimes they say, thank you, with a full stop at the end. You don't see them after. You don't hear from them after. It's like pulling teeth when you want them. But when they want you, you're on the phone, hello, and the first ring. But when you call them, the voicemail come on and then they tell you 2 weeks later, I was so busy. You don't know what I'm dealing with. But when they call you and you don't answer, Avril, why you not answer the phone? We need to talk to you. Them days they're done now. 2025, June 7, everything expired. I know my people. I know my supporters. I know my friends. And I know my family by now. So they have to go. I'm going back to the days where you put things in a book. You remember the days when numbers in a book? And when you want to call somebody, you look in the book and dial a number. That's where I started. I started put things in a book. So anything happen, Corinne J, you understand? Yes, one hand wash the other. But sometimes, even if somebody can't wash my hand, I will still wash theirs. Sometimes everybody can't wash your hand. Okay? Cremate me, please. Somebody say, Queen Vibes, let me tell you, you ain't saying nothing that I'm not saying, sweetheart. You're not saying nothing that I'm not saying.
You got to change the way, but don't say cremate me, but let it stay on my show, because in case your family say, well, she didn't say it, I say, go back to my show. She wrote it on my show. So that's your proof. I feel sometimes you got to just make life easy for you in life and in death. You could imagine you dead December and pure snow outside, and all the home saying, me not go up on a graveyard in a snow. And your body alone going up there with your few family who really care. Where are your friends? It too cold outside. Me not go up in a graveyard in a no snow and ice. You understand me? So trust me, when you're dead and gone, only who you leave behind see how much people had value you. You don't see nothing. So let them show you now, not after you're dead and gone. Okay? So my thing about it, I've been supporting people years before I started my foundation. That's why these people know me. Okay? It's in my will, cremation only, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Okay, all right. At least you have a will, because if I talk to my son them right now about death, they say, Mom, don't start that. They don't want to hear it. But even if they don't want to hear it, they're going to have to deal with it if the time comes. But hear the joke. Some are we planning for us. Children are dying, leaving parents. So you can't even plan. Oh, when I gone, me children them have to bury me. Who tell you that it ain't you gonna bury your children? Children dying today from cancer and a rampage. And you want to know what is going on in this world. I will have the answer. I'm going to tell you about that next week. But anyway, for this week, I have to come and tell you all. Yesterday, the service was beautiful. I want to thank all the people from St. Kitts Nevis who came out to support the Cotton family. And the son and the mother's family, both sides. It was beautiful. It was a real homegoing. And again, I said, our assembly speaker, our elected officials, for those who don't know him and don't live in New York, he's our assembly speaker. He stood up and called the pastor. Now, the good side about that, he wasn't even there, right? He wasn't even there. He did what he had to do without his presence. His presence wasn't there, but he did it behind the scene. He didn't tell you he did it. The pastor spoke about it, and I'm speaking about it because I was so touched when he says, whatever the family owe, he will take care of it. He put a family to rest their head, not worrying about who they owe and who they got to pay. People, we got to vote for these kind of people who step up when they see there's a real need. No, me not say everybody dead now. I don't go call the assembly speaker to say about, oh, you got to bury me, you know. He not responsible for you all carelessness, you know. Because sometimes insurance costs $20 a month, and you all in a restaurant sometimes 5-6 days a week spending $20. I eat out and want lobster and shrimp, but you can't pay $20 a month for insurance. As soon as I lay down and dead, somebody come tell somebody, don't come to me, you know, go fund me, you know. Because when I done, you're going to fund me. Because I'm going to tell you where to go with it. You all need to change this nonsense. It's very cheap to get children life insurance in America. You have some cheap insurance from the day they born is $1, and it won't change sometime. But half of you home, you all think it's a child. When me go to about life insurance when I pick me for, sometimes when they 2 and 3 years old. And they don't have no insurance. You make them feel guilty. But sometimes situations that occur, it's so sad and devastated. You don't even have to ask. People will just come and help. But if you can do better, do better. This family, you all go around and talk about Lisa had mental illness and Lisa this and Lisa. If she were dealing with depression and everything, it's very easy for people like that not to think about insurance, not to have their life in order. They just living their life day after day. They just living their life trying to take care of the children every day and surviving. Nobody had expect this. So this is really a tragedy. But when you're out there work your big job and I come home and I boast off because you're down in a Cancun and you in Mexico and all over the place, and then you go dead and then you come tell people about life insurance, they ain't had life insurance. So go fund me, go back to the island, ask back for your funds and go bury your loved one. We not bury nobody. We're living their life lavish and worthless. That's all I have to say. But the Avil Show Foundation is here to do what the cause say. I make sure I want to pour into my students, but I encourage you all students, when you all get a scholarship, we need to see you. We need to work with you. But the children, them don't disappear. You don't see them after that. You don't hear from that. You know, that's a whole different thing. But it's not to just give you a scholarship and walk away. It's to be there with you along the way. So we need parents to understand what we are trying to build here for our youths. Let the youths them come back. Let them be on, when they see another kid, they could say, yes, I was one of the recipients. Yes, I understand how you feel. Yes, I've been there. People, this coming Friday, if you can't even be there, support. Corinne J, you know I didn't come to your event, but I had to buy a ticket and support it because I know you're doing a cause. I know what you're raising is a cause. So whether I'm going to be there or not, I'm not going to say because I don't get no food, I can't send in my payment that I was going to send to get my food. Let it go towards the cause. Our people need to come back to where we become the village. We spend more time envy, grudge, bad mind, jealous, pulling down, destroying each other. And we are not looking to build. That's why we are where we are. We ain't going no further than that. Because the only thing we know is how to pull down, drag down, tear down, rip down. That's all we know. Okay? So I'm telling you all, 12 days from now, don't disappoint me at the poll. Go out and vote for who can vote and make a difference. Go out and vote for who can make a difference. We don't want no politicians in there which stock up, don't get along with other politicians. They're the one destroying our community because they cannot work with each other. One want to do the right thing, one, it's in there too. I want another set of Carl Hasty and Jamal Bailey and Councilman Kevin Riley. When I see them three, those are the three you should look at and say, how come nobody say behind the scene they don't have disagreement and, but when it comes to working together, they praise each other in public. That's my brother, and all these things. Nobody say behind the scene they ain't saying, are you wrong? And this and that. Let them fight behind the scene. But let us see the work that they're doing. Carly Hasty, thank you again for coming through for the family of Lisa Cotton and her son Nazir. God bless you. May God continue to drive you in the assembly, fighting for the people behind the scene quietly. If I don't even see you, but I get your support in the community, that's all that matters. That's what you're in there and elected for, to help the people. So all of you out there who want to run up with politicians, not at my event, when you all see them out, don't go talk to them about food, housing, and all this foolishness. When the people, they call a meeting where you could sit down, you all don't show up. Stop and respect them when they're out. Allow them to have a life. That's all I will come here to say tonight. I wonder if I forget anything that I wanted to speak about. I think I said everything. I'll see you all on Friday. I will look for a wig on Thursday. I'm going to my closet and find a wig, and I'm coming out. I'm not coming out to impress. I'm coming out dressed to have a good time with the people of the Bronx. Remember to go to the poll 12 days from now. Check it out. It's election time, and I'm going to start putting up little hints. Tell me where you are, and I'll tell you who to vote for. I'm not going to do it because then I ain't putting you to do your homework. Okay? I'm not doing this. The problem with us, we always want spoon-fed. We always want everything easy. We don't want to go out and do our homework. Go and Google who is your councilman, who is your senator. Go and Google and see who you're voting for. Don't go in the poll like a dummy. Go in the poll ready to cast your vote and walk out because you're confident that is the person who's supposed to lead your community and lead New York City or lead Connecticut or wherever you live. Don't put in the wrong mayor. Don't put in the wrong governor. Don't put in the wrong councilman. Because you all gonna make me pack up and run behind my family all the way to Florida. Okay? Hyacinth Cheverton, good evening to you and my condolences to you and your family, sweetheart. Every time you turn around on Facebook, a pure condolences. No wonder me can't find nobody to marry me, because instead of wedding, it's pure funeral we going. Nobody have no time to meet nobody in a funeral. You understand? But if that's where God sent him for me to meet, that's where I'm going to meet him. Oh, Lord have mercy. I talk my mouth off and I don't know what I gain from it, but I hope that I gain something tonight by speaking to you, my people. And remember, I want to just deal with YouTube, and I ask you guys to follow my page. So when I start there, you don't have to wonder why you're not seeing my show. Some of you still have not done it. So I'm asking you to go there and subscribe to my channel. That's all I'm asking you to do. Read what's on the screen, please. Read what's on the screen. Why did they ask me to play that? Why, Queen, I can't play every song you want to hear. You just feel like only you alone could move your body and all these kind of things. Queen, come out on June 6th on Friday night if you want to hear Chico. Okay, don't request song. Okay, and then I don't see you Friday night. I want you to call all your ex them and ask them to send you $30. By the time you finish, you have $120 to come out to my event. Okay? Just call up all your ex and say, I need $30. Sometimes, it's your ex will give you before the man you even would give you. Because sometimes we with the wrong man them. Sometimes we with the wrong man. So call up all your ex and call me by now on Wednesday and secure your seat. And when you call me, I'm going to know your ex them come true for you because you have some money to buy a ticket. You understand? But if they start telling you about yourself, hang up the phone quick. Don't sit down there and let nobody disrespect you. Just call them. Hyacinth, you have to work. Hyacinth, you have to work. Hyacinth, I bet you if I tell you tonight, God come in Friday, you're going to take off to go to church to go at the altar, right? So you can put in for one night off to come support Avril and be there and enjoy Avril. Hyacinth, you couldn't make a sacrifice for Avril that you love so much. Hyacinth, you know how much time me have for work, and because me know me have some place to go, me make a little switch, but I don't know what kind of work you do, so I can't say that, right? Rebecca Bass, good night. Well, you never in New York sometimes when I need you, eh? That's how the man them be. Never around when you need them, but it's all right. I will get it there one day. But anyway, I come on here tonight. Here she say I must drop a song there for her. I don't know these girls. It's huge one.
Crazy. to box for me. Give me your number, chat to me. I got a chat about you, not chat factually. Cause you got the flavor, full of vibes like you from Jamaica. You get a ring, you hear wedding bells. When girl hear bells, then I see Undertaker. It's just the way you move your body, baby. Burning up and you on the floor.
The song them we all want to hear. Queen Vibes broke out. Rebecca. I could never pronounce your name, and I had to say Rebecca Bass. I swear to be saying it wrong. You understand? How come when I come sing it, I don't see you nowhere? You understand? A Jamaican man tell me I don't hide like the Rasta man, them with a hide to eat pork. You look like when I come sing kids, you don't hide like the Rasta woman, them we eat pork. You understand what I'm saying? That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. I ain't saying nothing that you all think I'm saying. As you get it. If my wig ain't on right, I don't talk people business. Tonight it ain't on right enough, but it's good enough to say. I'll see you guys Friday. Doors open at 7:15. The hors d'oeuvre start at 8. We're going to have a good time. Come in, come mingle. Come in, come look at me. We're going to take pictures. We're going to take selfie. We're going to act like we love each other because we're going to be loving upon each other. It's a night where the family come together to unite. And if you ain't see me a long time, then DJ Chico going to say, long time me not see you. Give me a hug up. I think that's how we're going to start. Everybody going to have to just hug on each other. Okay? So I'll see you then. Spread the word. Tell your neighbor come with you. And if you can't come, just send a donation. Support me until the day I can support you. God love you. And so do I. I want to go to my bed. I can't wait to go sleep tonight. Okay, so people, feel free. Holler at the sister and support the sister. Okay?
Come. You hear what I say?
Wow.
Hit you. A funny feeling take over me. Anytime I the masters play. Like a roller.
Troy, that's you. Troy, well, Troy, you just coming on, Troy. Troy, I'll see you on Friday. Well, doctor, you live in Florida now? You come close to me. All right, I'm moving Florida now.
Inside of me. Have to move till the break of day. Feel the one, feel the grind, any place, any time. When the music hit me down there, oi. I have to move with the groove anyway that I choose. When the music hit me down there, oi. So let me take it. Down there. Feel the beat down there. Okay.
Troy, you say you've been on all night listening, so you're one of them secret listeners. You don't want me to know you're listening. So you just listen secretly and you don't tell me. Boy, you're something else. So you live in Tampa now, Rebecca. I tell you, my family, they're moving to Florida like crazy. And every minute they attempt me to come. And they tell me, yes, they have space for me to come. And then just pulling me out of New York little by little. And I don't want them to leave me no more. So we kind of say, maybe I need to go.
Okay. Why not up down there? Come. You hear what I say? All right. I think running through me body like fire inside me soul. Anytime that I hear the music, I can't help but just lose control. Feel the one, feel the grind, any place, any time. When the music hit me down there, oi. I have to move with the groove anyway that I choose. When the music hit me down there, oi. So let me take it. Down there. Watch the way time work. Feel the beat down there. Ay. Why not up down there? Come.
Give me the next song now. I'm gonna groove in the middle. Well, if the party poopers, groove in the middle. Don't pay them no mind. Groove in the middle. Well, if the party poopers, groove it.
Richard, I miss you too, Richard. I miss you making my cake when I make my birthday and I walk into the studio. You always make my cake. I hope you get well soon, Richard. I've been praying for you and I hope to celebrate life with you one day. Thank you so much for always being there for me. And you're not of my culture, but you never less than make me feel like we are one people. Rebecca Bass, you say New York is too cold. My dear, whenever you see New York get cold, I'll be the first one to cry. So I live here for so many years and could never get accustomed to this cold weather. So you're right. But let me tell you something. We can't take the heat 12 months out of the year either. So I prefer put on a little sweater sometime. And then when winter come, I will want to move Florida. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have somebody live in Florida. So when it's cold, I run over there. And when it's warm, they run over here. I saw it is.
Say you yeah, you yeah, you yeah, you yeah. Get on the floor. Say you yeah, you yeah, you yeah, you yeah. I go through that door. Say you yeah, you yeah, you yeah, you yeah. Get on the floor. Say you yeah, you yeah.
Try, we're not going to beg nobody to get on the floor because you see Friday night we're playing gospel for the gospel. We're giving everybody a piece of everything. We want everybody to enjoy themselves. The only thing you're not going to have at the Avril Foundation is slackness and dirtiness, but everything in there you could tap your feet. Even if you're a pastor, you got to hear a little love song. You're going to tell me pastors don't listen to love songs? Something wrong. If you tell me because you're a man or a woman of God, you can hear a little berries and you can hear a song, let me love you like I never loved no one else before. Those are things make any wife eyes open, any husband eyes open. So if you play a song like that and you don't move, you're dead. You can't be alive and you hear a song like, let me love you like no one ever loved you before. That's a song I'm writing for Father's Day. It's coming out pretty soon. I'm going to tell you more about it. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure being here with you tonight. Thank you for staying up with me and being a part of this program. Without you, it is not possible. So I can't sit here and act like I can do this show without you, but I don't need 50,000 followers. I just need to have the main followers. Good night also to you, little Richard, Little John. Good night to you and good night to each and every one of you. Thank you for staying up with me each and every Monday right here at 9 p.m. for Community Talk and more. God bless you and so do I. Good night. Stay well, stay safe, and stay empowered.